myself getting ready for work. The only thing I didn't show you guys right now is I cleansed my face in my bathroom. I just use a really basic cleanser. I am going to be doing an updated skincare routine as far as like morning and night routine, but I just haven't like nailed down the products yet. That's why I'm not like filming that portion, and it's like hard to film in my bathroom. But yeah, anyhow, so I'm gonna get started. The extra thing, this is just like an old flexi rod set that I'm gonna see if I can save. If not, I'll be putting it in a bun. So the first thing I normally do is take off my glasses and put in my contacts. But while I'm putting in my contacts, I wanted to say the reason why I cleanse my face in the morning. A lot of people argue like you shouldn't because you don't like need to, because like your face makes like really good oils overnight that like you don't need to like strip away or whatever. First of all, I use a really gentle cleanser in the morning, so it's not really stripping much away. But the second thing is, I think like as African American women, it's really important for us to do that, because I don't know about you guys, but my headscarf, I don't know where it went, but my headscarf that I normally sleep with isn't that thick of a material. So if I have any like excess oil in my hair, it kind of not absorbs into the headscarf, but like if I'm doing a hot oil treatment or anything where I have like extra product in my hair, it'll kind of like get onto my pillow. Or you know, like that occasional like you have a little bit of coconut oil or something, it'll get on my pillow. And I don't know about y'all, but the first thing I do when I'm hot in the middle of the night is like take off my extra covers and rotate my pillow so I can get on like a cooler part of it. So I feel like sometimes like the products and stuff that we use in our hair, if it gets onto our pillow, it's gonna get onto our face. So I like to cleanse my face, just use a really basic cleanser just to get rid of that, so that way I'm not breaking out because of that. And I've noticed that like I don't get really like, because I normally get like little fine like breakouts in my cheeks sometimes, and I've noticed that since I started cleansing my face in the morning and at night, I haven't been getting them. So I think it was partial like the hair products I was using were getting on my face somehow, and that was causing my face to like be irritated. Another thing I don't really use is primers, because I don't really have very large pores, and the only primer I've really ever liked is the Benefit Professional. So I don't really use primers anymore, which is bad. I know. I want to try the Makeup Forever one, but I just haven't found a drugstore one that I really like, and I don't want to be spending money on a really expensive primer, because sometimes I'm only at work for like 4 hours, and so when I come home I take off my makeup normally. So I don't know. But so today I'm not using a primer, don't judge me. And today I'm using the Bare Minerals. This one's the one, it's like the matte version. This one's in Golden Dark. I talked about it in my monthly favorites. It's been like my favorite powder foundation lately, and I've been enjoying wearing powder foundation just because it's been so hot. And before I do that, I forgot, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in, what's my shade? Creamy Beige. It's GC978. It looks like this. You guys have probably all seen it because it's all over YouTube. Another thing is I just keep like a clean washcloth on my table, just to like if I have any makeup on my hands or something like that, because I do wear a white shirt to work, and sometimes I'll put my shirt on before I do my makeup, and I don't want to get it everywhere. But I just take a little bit of this and I just run it under my eyes, and this is literally just like a shade or two lighter than my skin tone. I mean, I like to brighten a little bit, but I'm not doing anything like major during the work week. And then I just kind of blend it out with my finger. Because I had a little excess product, I'm just going to kind of soak a little bit of it up with this sponge. It's not even wet. I just want it to soak up a little extra product because I put a little too much on today. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is take this Bare Minerals concealer. This is the Correction concealer. It has SPF 20 in it, so that's nice. And this one's in dark too. It looks like this. It's just a little like pot concealer. And I'm going to put this around my nose because my nose is like real red today. I only really do this when I need it. It's not like an everyday thing. So next I'm going to take my Bare Minerals powder foundation. I just put some of it in the lid. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then I'm taking my, this is my Real Techniques I want to say it's the powder, yeah, it's the powder brush. And I'm just taking it and I just buff it all over my face. I even use this to set my under eye and just kind of go over my eye area. Because like I said, I'm not really concerned about the whole brightening effect during the week. So, yeah, I'm not really concerned about that. So, it's really just to cover up dark circles. But I find that like when I use a skin tone concealer on my under eye, it just doesn't look quite right. So I just kind of brighten and then tone it down with a face tone powder. Get a little extra powder. And I just kind of buff some of it into my neck too. This is like a hair dark for me, but the other shade that I have, the one shade, I'm pretty sure it's one shade above this, is a hair too light. So I kind of mixed them in the top. I kind of mixed the shade Golden Tan, but I don't like using that one too much because that one's a original formula and it's not mattifying, and I get a little oily with that one. And my goal is to like not have to like touch up much at work, which normally if I only work like a 4 or 5, 6 hour shift, I don't really have to touch up, which is nice. If I work anything longer than that, or if it's just blazing hot that day, I might have to touch up, but normally I don't have to touch up because by the time like I'm leaving, I'm just hitting that like oily stage where I look just glowy. It's not like a nasty oil yet. So today I'm actually going to use a little bit of blush, and this is Nars blush in Torrid. It looks like this. I'm just going to use my Real Techniques blush brush. I need to clean my brushes really badly actually. So comment down below if you want to see like how I clean my makeup brushes, because I probably will clean them maybe tomorrow. Maybe later, I don't know. But I probably will clean them tomorrow because they are really dirty. And I really like this blush because it just adds a nice coral, like pinky coral flush. And it has a little bit of gold shimmer. I think this blush is actually more like, it complements my skin more than Orgasm does. And the shimmer is not like overwhelming. You really don't pick up, like you can see it on the face, but it's not like, ooh, she has a shimmery blush on. It just kind of looks like a little bit of a glow. And then today I am going to use a little bit of bronzer because it's not like, my face is not far off of my body. So I'm just going to use a little bit. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Bronze in shade, I rubbed this shade off. It's the darker one of the two. I believe it's shade 40. There's only 2 shades in this collection, and this is the darker one, so whichever one that is. I'm just using a little bit of bronzer just to warm up the skin, just a little bit. And it's not even the fact of warming up the skin, it's just kind of making me have a little bit of definition, plus my forehead is kind of large, so I like to, you know, tame that down a little bit. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do for like the face part. The next thing, on a regular everyday to day basis, I don't really fill in my brows like that. I normally just use this L'Oreal Paris brow style pumper, and it says it's a brow gel mascara. I like it because it has a really tiny wand. It's not as small as the Benefit Gimme Brow, but first of all, it's at a drugstore price, and I'm trying to save money right now. So buying high-end products, if they're not necessary, is not on my list of things to do. And yeah, basically it's not on my list of things to do. And I just kind of comb it through my brows, and I think that the tinted part gives enough, because like I have pretty, like, not thick brows, but like I have hair there. It's not like I'm filling in like complete bald spots. The only time I don't really like this mascara is if my brows are in like, or this brow gel thing, is if my brows are in real bad shape. Like if I really need to get them done and like they're real bad, like just looking real bad, I don't really like this because it doesn't give me like a defined look. But because I just got my brows done like a week ago, they're still going pretty strong, so I don't worry about that. So that's all I'm going to do for my eyebrows, because that's just all I want to do right now. And so the next thing I normally do is spray my face with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. It looks like this. Everybody's been talking about it. I like this one a lot. I've also used the Urban Decay D-Slick, and I just have the travel size of this, but I think I like this one a little bit better, because this one allows me to look like I have a glow, but it still extends the wear of my makeup, whereas that one just makes me not get oily, which in return extends the length of my makeup, like the wear of my makeup. But I think I like this one a little bit better, plus it's cheaper. So I normally spray this because before I do like anything in my eyes, because my mascara is not waterproof, and if I spray it after my mascara, it'll get like on my under eye area. So I just spray a couple spritzes of this. And you do look wet, but it dries up really quickly, and I think it just like melts anything together. And another thing I like to do is, if I have anything that looks a little blotchy, oops, I have a hair, I'll just go through and like blend it out with a little stippling brush while my face is still kind of wet, and I think that it just blends everything together really nicely. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit of eyeliner. I don't know, I just like to wear a little bit of black eyeliner during the week. I think it just kind of defines my eyes a little bit. It makes them not so like odd shaped. I don't know. So I just apply a little bit to my waterline. I don't go all the way in. I normally only go about like halfway in. And then I also apply it to my top waterline, which kind of sort of gets it on the bottom, but not really. And I apply it to my top waterline, like I tightline, just because, I need to stop talking while I'm doing this, just because it makes my lashes look bigger, or like thicker. Then after I do that, just because sometimes you can see like little fingerprints on your under eye, I just kind of go over it with my powder brush just to smooth out any fingerprints. And then the next thing that I do is I go in with my mascara, and I'm still obsessed with this Volume Flash Scandalized mascara from Rimmel. I have mine in Blackest Black. I also mentioned this in my monthly favorites. And I just comb through. And then that's pretty much all I do. I normally throw in a lip gloss. The lip gloss that I've been really liking lately is this Rosey lipped gloss from Almay. It's one of their like liquid lip balm glosses. I don't know, it's just a nice like nude color. I was looking back at one of my tutorials, or like old Instagram posts that led me to a tutorial, and I was like, I really like my lip color, and it was this one, so I pulled it back out. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I do. I don't even retouch my gloss. I normally carry like a chapstick with me when I'm at work, and I'll just put chapstick on if I notice that my lips aren't done. But yeah, this is my finished work makeup. I guess I'll show you how I'm going to do my hair today. Like I said, I did a flexi rod set. I did it the day before yesterday. So yesterday was like the first day here. So then I just pineappled, and I'm going to see if I can make it work for today, which I think I can. I think it looks okay. It's not as defined. I'm also going to use a little bit of coconut oil on my fingers, just to give my hands a little bit of So this is pretty much the finished look, hair and makeup. I'm just going to change into a white shirt to go to work because that's my uniform. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.